Okay, we good. Hey. All right, we live, we live.
This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 5, and verse 15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming time, because the days are evil.
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem HaKadosh.
Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone to teach you move well. Peace and salutations be to the hopeful elect. All right, we're the prophets of Babylon camp here in Tampa, Florida. All right, we're going to be going in on the spirit today. The topic's going to be going into faith and wisdom. Without faith, you can't, you got faith, but you got to have wisdom with that faith, man. All right, we're applying wisdom to faith. All right, go ahead, on the back.
This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 5, and verse 15. It reads, see then that ye walk circumspectly.
See then that you walk circumspectly. So we're in a time that we need to, you gotta know where you're walking at, man. You gotta know where you're stepping at.
Yep.
Scripture say we're in the valley of the shadow of death, man.
Yep.
So there's death at every turn. Every turn is a risk. Everything that you could do is, hey, you step foot out your house, you're at risk, man. You know, these people are getting uptight. Shit's happening, man. The Lord's putting spirits out in the earth. Okay, so you gotta walk circumspectly. Now more than ever.
Yeah.
And tomorrow even more.
Yeah.
Right?
And you got dangers everywhere you go around, man. You got people out here who are having spirits created for vengeance upon them. You got people who are in the mindset of taking vengeance for themselves. Okay, you got people out here just killing one another. Okay, people just doing all sorts of evil acts, man. Okay, because what? We're in those times where, as things getting worse, all right, these people are losing it.
Right.
Okay, they're getting desperate. I was just watching this video. I'm going to do a lesson on it too, about this woman who was going to a store and she was shopping, and her son went to buy something, and all the amount of it came up to what, $70-something. And she was speaking before how it wasn't like that, and how it stirred her up in anger. Why is it so much? I don't understand. Well, there's going to be a lot of these civilians out here in the same like spirit, man. Okay, because of the situations and conditions that they're going to be put through, man. And we know, as the scripture says, that Esau will come down having great wrath, man.
That's right.
All right, the so-called white man will come down having great wrath. All right, and that's going to stir up some feathers. So in the time that we see, it's going to get worse and worse as we see that things getting, stirred up now. All right, we have to walk and move in the spirit, okay, and circumspect, man.
All right. It says, wherefore, this is Ephesians 5 and 17. It says, wherefore, be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is.
So understanding what the will of the Lord is, man. You got to understand these scriptures. You really got to know what's in this book, man. Okay? Don't be unwise. Okay? Apply the scriptures to your everyday walk. How did Yahushua walk when he was upon the face of the earth, man? Apply these things. Okay? Look at the days of old. Look at the prophets. Okay? A lot of the prophets died gruesome deaths, man. Okay? There was things that you had to literally flee from. Brothers was literally fleeing from the enemy, man. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Prophets being stoned to death. All right? Beheaded. Esau coming down with it, man. And not only Esau, but these people themselves are demons. We're surrounded by monsters. Okay?
Yeah.
And the spiritual demons that are on them, man.
That's right. Yeah, hey, that beautifully said too, because the spirits on these people, man, are gonna come into a state of what? The love and meaning gonna wax cold. Mm-hmm. Evil's gonna come upon these people, man. The scripture goes into perilous times. Okay, a time like never before. Hey, the list goes on, man. So the evils that's gonna spew up, and these times are gonna really amplify amongst these people, man. And it's gonna lead to evil doings. So being careful is the case.
You got to carry yourself correctly. Etiquette is important. Everywhere you go, man, you got to trust in the Lord. You got to pray to the Lord, but don't tempt the Lord, man. Don't ever get into your mind where you can just think you can tempt the Lord. Okay, I'm just going to step over this ledge. The Lord got me. Okay, find out. The Lord going to show you not to tempt him. Don't try to force the Lord's hand, man. If any at all possible, that's why the Lord say he dwelleth with them that dwelleth with wisdom, man.
Yeah.
The Lord loveth them that dwelleth with wisdom, roughly paraphrasing, man. Okay, so you got to dwell with wisdom. If you're going you're gonna be that type of nigga to try to force the Lord's hand, the Lord you're gonna find out. Okay, you're gonna force the Lord's hand to bring judgment upon your ass, man.
That's right. All right, the precept. This is Ephesians 6 and verse 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
Break down.
You know, so, hey, we got to put on the whole armor, which a part of that armor is, you know, the faith, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, which was, you know, we were blessed with from Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, to withstand the wiles of Satan, you know, because, hey, that word wiles goes into trickery, you know, crafty devices, schemes, you know, which, hey, Satan, he hops on people, man. So it's people out here in the world, you know, people got demons on them. You got to battle their demons. You got to battle your demons, you know. But the armor of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, it protects us from those things. It goes on to say, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, which is the point I was just making. Okay, because hey, we're in a spiritual warfare, man. You see, you know, we ain't going out here with swords and shields. Nah, hey, our sword and shield is the Holy Scriptures. You see? It says, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places, right? Spiritual wickedness in high places, man. You got to realize, hey, you know, hey, we're serving Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, the King of the universe.
That's right.
So with that, hey, comes heavenly forces to oppose that, man. You see?
That's right.
Wicked demons, left-hand side angels.
Yeah.
You know, which ultimately they all work for Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai anyway. But hey, you know, we have an opposing force that's attacking brothers, man.
Yep. Hey, Salak, if I may add, we bring that back, Bubba Shaw, because in you know that's a good point, because we're fighting against demons on a higher level, man. You know, the demons just don't leave and go away. No, they're still there.
Right.
And they amplify, man. Okay? They get stronger as we getting stronger, man. You see?
I want to show you that brothers aren't, you know, you can't be walking out here like, you can't be carrying yourself like a goddamn mere mortal out here, man.
Right.
You see, because we're in a heavenly battle. We're in a heavenly battle, man. Brothers aren't, you know, you aren't just any old ordinary men.
Right.
There is a light within you that opposing forces are seeking to take out of you, man.
Well, you
wicked demons.
Hey, well, you can't walk. If you go to war, you can't just walk around like you're not bound to get hit or stabbed or catch a wound at war. Yeah. So you gotta have some type of gear on. You know, you gotta be aware of your surroundings. Because why? Go ahead, grab the scripture.
It says, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers."
So it's more than that. It's going into depth. Continue.
Against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
So this is a spiritual battle, man.
That's right.
You know, and what we're fighting is on a higher level, man. Okay, it's on a higher level. You see, and then right now, what we're going against is you have these wicked elites who set up some what it is, set up these witchcrafts, sorceries, warlocks. Yep. They get all together and they do this some what's the word? Samarities or something like that.
Enchantments.
But they just when they get together, when they just get together, assembly. You know, when they get together and they do all these wicked things, man. You know, these wicked rituals, all that, man. Okay, so we're battling things on a high level, man. Okay, so you can't just move regular out here like if we ain't at war, you know. And you got sometimes where you might get in, you know, you get in a little case of where you just dealing with a lot of things here and there. But as scripture says, you know, not being only hearers of the word, but doers. Right. If you can grab that too as well. Because, hey, man, this right now, what we're seeing is, it's bound to get worse. Okay? It's bound to get worse, man. We know that. Through this man praying about Shemal Shabbat. So you're going to have these wicked elites. Okay? You're going to have Satan on not only on the physical counterpart and the spiritual counterpart, you know, try to get at you, man. Yeah. And that's what make it a battle, because look, we're in this flesh. We're already against against this flesh. Yeah. You know, but here you have it. It has the ones that's gonna amplify it. It has its joints. Okay, which is the goddamn these wicked elites, and then you got the demons that we fight that we can't see. Right. You know.
Well, it's a fight.
All around us.
It's a fight. The Lord, it's a battle of resistance.
And
you know?
the people as well, like it's everything at us, man.
Because we fighting for godlyhood. You know what I'm saying? You got the spirit versus the flesh. The flesh, wants to remain the flesh corruptible, but then you have the spirit which is seeking incorruption, and these war against one another.
That's right.
So we're in a high level war. It's not a war that you can see with the eye.
Right.
It's spiritual, man.
Which takes faith.
Yep. You have to apply wisdom to fight that battle.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can't be foolish and faithful at the same time, man.
Right.
Those things don't collide together.
Mhm.
They don't go together, man. All right. You gotta have some sort of understanding spiritually.
Yep.
Okay. Don't be trusting in the wisdom of this world, but the wisdom which Yahweh Shemel Shai gave you. You know what you're doing, right? You know that you're pushing out the will of the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai. So He's also going to give you guidelines on how to get away from the dangers that come with it, man.
Right.
Okay? How to escape from the dangers that come with it. Okay? Follow these guidelines and don't try to force the Lord's hand, man. Don't just be that fucking knucklehead, number one knucklehead. You watch the anime Naruto. Naruto, he always throwing himself out there, man. He gonna throw himself out there in danger foolishly. Okay? Instead of considering and thinking that with his innermost thoughts, okay, how can I actually get around this situation? All right? But we have that wisdom that the Lord has given us to actually consider those things.
Right.
That's light. That's a gift, man.
Mm.
The gift to analyze, to discern, to think. Okay, prudence. That's prudence, man. To be able to say, okay, if I do this, this most likely is going to happen if I do that.
Exactly.
If I go this route, this is the safer route because I'm away from this, and that. That's discernment. That's righteous judgment, man.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
This is Ephesians 6 and verse 13. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, Yahweh Shemel Shai, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and have you done all to stand.
Right.
So this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, which was given to us that we may withstand in the evil day. Because like we brought out earlier, man, evil days are ahead. That's why we have to walk circumspectly. That's why it tells you in Isaiah 33:6, it says, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability in thy times. The strength of salvation, the fear of the Lord is treasure. That's our guideline. That's what's going to keep us in the faith.
That's right.
And when you go away from that, that's when death comes in.
Yeah.
Because King David he said, through thy precepts I get understanding, therefore I hate every false way. So if we ain't not applying these precepts, then we're going a false way, which is going to lead to death.
Well, that's why the scriptures say, lean not into thine own understanding.
Right.
You can't think that you got it all figured out. Okay? You have to trust in the Spirit, man.
Right.
Okay? And if you go and trust in the Spirit, that means spiritual things come with it.
Right.
You got to have a spiritual understanding.
Yeah.
The wisdom of this world ain't going to save you, man. Okay? I got a precept according to your call's scripture. Book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 17. Surely in vain the net is spread in the sight of any bird. All right, so in vain is the net spread, the trap. The trap is laid out in the sight of any bird. You got a trap that's laid out for a bird, hidden in the leaves. Okay, spread out and put leaves over it. The bird comes down to take the food off the leaves. The trap takes him. But the bird sees the guy lay the damn trap down. He can't get trapped, man. It's in vain. You laid that trap down in vain, man. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the same thing. You got to have the whole armor on of Yahweh Shemel Shai in order to see the traps being laid out in front of you, man.
Exactly.
You can't just be fucking walking into traps.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why the scripture says to be circumspect. Okay, because guess what? You'll be able to see that trap if you were circumspect. Or if you'll be able to see that the enemy is setting up a way to snare or trap you by being circumspect, being aware of your surroundings. Okay, because you notice that when it comes to a jungle or come to a forest, all right, animals have their sense of awareness of their prey before their prey is there, man.
Yeah.
The prey has to be crafty enough to find a way to exactly, because that animal is aware of its surroundings, of its its circumstance. You see, so at the end of the day, if that animal wasn't aware of it, it'll be easily caught up.
Yeah, like a
It'll
spider.
it'll be in the wrong area.
Like a spider when it spins a web and it chills in the web.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, his web is strategically set up to where if anything touches it, he can feel the vibrations
Exactly.
and know that there's something over there, here, or there. Okay, everything was set up with a defense mechanism, and ours was our faith. But you got to also apply that faith with wisdom, man.
That's right.
You got something?
God. This is the book of First Peter chapter 5, starting at verse 8, it says, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about."
So be sober, be vigilant. Don't be in the house of mirth and shit, man. Don't be out here fucking partying and living it up. Okay, spending your bottom dollar just to go live it up. We're not in those times. Neither are we those type of men.
Right.
All right. We killed those men when we came to this truth. Okay. We killed that old man. The old man used to like doing shit like going out and fucking drinking and becoming a whoremonger. Okay, doing whatever the fuck you just please, man. To please the flesh. We're not here to please the flesh. We're here to please the Lord. Yahweh Shem Shai. For which cause are we made living sacrifices? Our bodies are alive, yet they're dead. Okay, to serve the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai. So, why are you filling your bodies up with all manner of wickedness when you're supposed to be doing the right thing, man?
That's right.
What?
It says, read it again, 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8, "Be sober, be vigilant." In other words, being circumspect, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about.
He's preying on us.
Exactly.
You ever seen a lion when he's trying to get his food? He's walking about. He's trying to find a way to get in. Okay? When you see a zebra eating, the lion sees a zebra eating, the lion's prancing about, man. Okay? As soon as the zebra turns his head this way, he finna jump on his ass. So that's why you gotta be fucking...
No, go ahead, brother. Finish up.
That's why you gotta be sober, be vigilant, because what? You never know when the enemy's gonna come in and swoop in, okay, unexpected, unawares, and take your ass out, man.
Yeah. It remind me of the book of Job when the Lord asked Satan, he said, "Where have you been?" And he's like, going to and fro, going in the earth, walking up and down in it, basically. You know, he wasn't just literally walking up and down. He was, seeking whom he may devour. Going about. And the Lord said, that's why the Lord said, "Have you considered my servant Job?" You see? So Satan was out there devouring, and the Lord said, "Well, did you consider Job? Did you try to..." And that's what Satan said, "Well, how can I get to him, Lord? You have the edge about him." So it's the same thing with us. You know, you think Satan just... No, it's a constant thing every day. The demons don't gotta, take a pit stop. They don't gotta take a pee break,
They come anytime.
They don't get hungry. They don't get tired.
Right.
It's a constant war. See, these bodies get tired. That's why, you fight these demons until you go to sleep, wake up, and you start fighting them again.
Well, shit, when you even go to sleep, you still fighting demons, man.
Yep.
You see? So it's a constant 24-hour thing.
Constant war, yeah.
You know?
Always, as long as you're in these bodies.
As long as you're in these bodies.
That's the
Even when
condition of the battle.
even when you want to look at it on that kind of way, like how you was describing it, even when you think you're getting rest, you ain't getting rest, man.
Yeah.
You know? That's the because we constantly fighting.
Constantly fighting.
You know?
Satan constantly on the move because, at the end of this thing, it's a reward.
Yeah.
And Satan knows that. See, his whole thing is he's set up as an opposition to the elect.
Exactly.
He's set up as an opposition to the righteous. There has to be some type of force there because the whole thing is about fighting for righteousness.
You gotta have a protagonist and an antagonist.
Right. So he's set up as the wicked to come in and try to get brothers out the faith.
Right.
That's his job. Like with Job, like, Lord, if you take that head away from the Lord, he will surely curse you to your face. You see? He ain't gonna fight for righteousness, Lord. The Lord said, "Hey, all right, go at him, but just save his life, preserve his life."
Yeah, don't touch his life.
So that's the fight that we in now.
Well, the Lord has proven us to be acceptable.
Right.
And there's going to be certain things thrown at us to show that we're acceptable.
That's right.
All right, we got to be able to overcome those obstacles thrown in our way. That's why brothers stumble, because they fell over a stumbling block, man.
Yep.
Okay? Stumbling blocks for the righteous are stepping stones. Brother may fall and get back up and walk and go even higher than before. But the wicked going to fall, he ain't going to get back up, man.
Hey, Salaki, you ever be running and you ever be running from like somebody chasing you or whatever, and you ever see like something and you just stepped over it and you jumped high, you was like, oh, but it gave you momentum, like it gave you like more speed, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just giving that example, like, add on to what the brother's saying, like it gives you, that stepping stone over, man. You're running a race. We're running a race right now. All right, and you want to be the one that's gonna see something as you running, and want to be able to leap over it, hurdle over it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the goal. You
don't want to run the race blindfolded.
Right.
Definitely don't blindfold yourself.
Right.
And call it faith.
Right.
Because that's where you're gonna end up. Hey, the scripture says the blind lead the blind.
They shall both fall into a ditch.
They shall both fall into a ditch, man.
Yep.
Okay, so you don't want to put a fucking blindfold on while you're running the race, man, and just blatantly just go to, hey, I could do this, I could do this, I could do that, all through faith. Y'all got faith, we can do it through faith. You know, it don't work that way, man.
Yep.
Okay, if you proclaim yourself to have faith, scripture say if a man have faith, let him have it to himself. Have your faith, but you got to also apply wisdom to your faith.
That's right.
The Lord tries the reins of the heart. The Lord tries everything. So we're going to see if you have faith in that due date.
It says, reading up a little, as a roaring lion walketh about, seeking whom he may devour.
That's right. So Satan's trying to see who he may devour. And really, you know, it's dealing with the brothers in the faith, man. You see, Satan ain't worried about, you know, little John from down the street with the dreadlocks and the gold teeth. You know, he worried about the brothers that serving the Lord. Because we're his opposition. See? You know how you get pissed off when you fall to the flesh? Like, damn, man, I fucked up. And Satan get pissed off when you resist. You know? Like, damn, fuck, got me today. You know, that's a little motivation to you brothers, you know, that's fighting in the fight of faith.
Hey, well, what's that scripture where it goes into when you resist?
The angels rejoice when one sinner repented?
No.
The devil, he shall flee from you?
Yeah.
That's a good one too, but one was like when you make yourself a prey. When you
Oh,
make
he
yourself
that-
Come to serve the Lord?
Yeah.
Make yourself a prayer?
No, it says,
You got it.
it's Salakia. He that departed from evil maketh himself a prey.
Exactly. What you gonna grab it, but roughly saying like exactly, he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey. And why is that? Because you are withstanding from evils, man. You see?
Paul
And-
said, Salakia.
Mhm.
Paul said, while I do good, evil is present.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Yep. Exactly.
Got it.
What shows you that being in this flesh, all right, we ain't gonna be perfect, but it shows you that it's always a battle. The spirit is against the flesh, and the flesh is against the spirit. They're contrary to one another. Go ahead.
Isaiah 59:15. Yes, truth faileth, and he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey. And the Lord saw it, and it displeased him that there was no judgment.
That's right. So he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey. Hey, brothers, right now we got a bag on our head in the spiritual realm, man.
Yep.
And those demons want it, man. They want you at that particular moment, that time, that second, that day, that week, that month, that year, when you felt like you were down, like you just going through it. They just going through it. They want to scoop in and they want to attack, man.
Yep.
They gonna try their hardest. They gonna mess with your mind. They gonna mess with what's afflicting you in your bodily flesh. They gonna do whatever they can
When you at your lowest.
when you at your lowest. But what the scripture says, I believe it's in Corinthians, if I'm not wrong, where it said, when I'm weak, then I'm strong.
Yep.
All right, okay, because right now, man, you have it where you might be dealing with some shit. You might be going through some stuff, man. But the Lord said that's when you're the strongest, man.
Yep.
That's when you're strongest, when you dealing with all these body afflictions. You being a plague or you being messed with, whatever, man. That's when you're the strongest because, hey, like the brother mentioned, in adversity, okay, you know, fire, you know, you be put through the fire, okay, in the time of adversity, man.
That's right.
And you want to be found acceptable. And if you be, you know, want to go through it, endure, then the Lord will find favor unto you, man. You know, that's what we're looking for. But that's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with demons. We're dealing with evil people, man. We're dealing with things that's just against Yahweh Shemel Shai.
That's right.
You know?
What's up?
Go ahead.
Book of 1 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 5. That your faith should not stand in the wisdom of men, but in the power of Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, so you don't want your faith to stand in the wisdom of men. So don't trust unto Esau's fucking hospitals. Their doctors are scientists. Fucking NASA. You thinking that this is gonna happen this day, and it's not, man. Okay, praise this. You know, Esau don't got it, man.
Right.
We have a spiritual wisdom, okay? Your faith must stand in spiritual wisdom. It says, howbeit we speak wisdom among them that are perfect, yet not the wisdom of this world, nor the princes of this world that come to naught. Okay, so you got to understand that we have a spiritual, okay, the Lord has given us a spiritual script to read from,
All right.
okay? He's given us spiritual instructions to learn from. All right, with that comes spiritual wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Okay, you can have knowledge on how to fucking change a tire, do you have knowledge on the scriptures? You can have
Mhm.
wisdom on how to fucking drive a car. Do you have wisdom on how to operate the scriptures? So there's a different understanding between the world and the spirit, man.
That's right.
It says, but we speak the wisdom of Yahweh Shem Shai in a mystery, even the hidden wisdom, which Yahweh Shem Shai ordained before the world unto our glory. So we know, okay, what we have, man. We have a gift. The Lord has blessed us with a gift. The gift to discern, the gift to be prudent. Okay, the gift to understand the prophecies, the gift to understand the scriptures. Okay? The gift to even humble ourselves. That's a gift. To be able to humble yourself is a gift, man.
Right.
Because you escape from many dangers that way. But the world don't. Through the wisdom of that world, of the world, you don't know that. You know. It says, which none of the princes of this world.
Hey, that's what make this truth. That's what make this word holy, man. You know, these things separate. You know, what we receive is separate from others, man. Okay, this worldly things that you have received has no it cannot even come up to any comparisons to this word, man. Because this is heavenly knowledge. Okay, it surpasses what we see. You know.
Yeah, if you
think
brothers
somebody-
gotta drop some precepts.
Shalom, you brothers is on the comment board.
Hey, Shalom, brother Yahweh Shem
Shalom.
Shabrakatah. The brother Ariah, Prophets in Babylon, Fort Lauderdale. Shalom, brother Yahweh Shem Shabrakatah.
Yeah.
Few brothers, kind.
That's
Shalom,
right,
brothers Yahweh
shalom.
Shem Shabrakatah.
So yeah, man, you know this heavenly knowledge, man. This is heavenly knowledge, man, and it's a blessing to have this word. You see, but you got it.
It says, which none of the princes of this world knew, for had they known it, they would not have crucified the Lord of glory. So if they understood this wisdom which the Lord had given us, they would not have crucified the Lord of glory. They would have knew, oh shit, that's Yahweh Shai.
Right.
That's the Lord, man. We can't lay nothing to his charge. We can't touch him. That's the Lord. Okay? But with that wisdom comes, wisdom, and, you have a wise understanding, man. With that wisdom comes experience, comes patience, prudency. You know from this situation, you can get this, and from that situation, that's what you're going to get out of it. Okay, you can't deal with this. Why the scriptures say, deliver me from unreasonable men. Because the men of this world can be unreasonable. All right, you try to explain something to them, I ain't hearing that shit, nigga. We finna run us wet.
Right.
You can't get through to this, man. But through spiritual wisdom, you can get around that shit, man. Right. You can get around anything with spiritual wisdom because we have the cheat codes to this world. The creator who founded this place, who created this world, has given a communication to us.
Right.
And you can't fucking lose with that, man.
Exactly. The Lord literally gave you the instruction how to properly operate. Everybody's moving not with no order, no structure, without no guidance. Here you have it. We have the way to move to that proper way, man. You see? And this right here is like the brother said, like a cheat code, man. When somebody come at you in the most aggressive way, Scripture says, to de-escalate the problem with what? Smooth words, okay? With a soft answer, okay? You talking to them, hey, when you give a soft answer to someone who has wrath, they have no choice but to calm the fuck down, man. Unless they just want problems out there. But at the end of the day, being in this truth, the Lord what? The Lord can protect you from that, okay? Because what Scripture says, Yahweh shall be before us, who shall be against us, man? So you really can't do nothing against what is already standing up against evil, man.
God precept.
Yeah, you got it.
This is Psalms 119 and verse 104. It says, through thy precepts I get understanding, therefore I hate every false way. So, the wisdom is applying the precepts. You see, first you have faith, which is to believe in the precepts, then you have to apply the wisdom, which wisdom is to apply what you know. So you got wisdom and knowledge. Apply what you know. What is it we know? The precepts.
That's right.
You see, it says, thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. So the word of the Lord is what grants us the wisdom. We have to have faith, but we also have to have wisdom, to discern. Okay, discern matters. If we're not doing that, then we can get caught up. If you're not applying wisdom. Because it was wise for what? What was it? It was wise for, Noah to build the ark. You can say he believed all day, but if he didn't apply the wisdom to build the ark, you see, the faith was in vain.
That's right. You have the scripture says the whole duty of faith is what? Fear Yahweh Shai and keep his commandments.
Right.
So you fear Yahweh Shai and you keep his commandments, man.
It was a wise thing, to take heed to what was told unto him.
Yeah. A perfect example is you had this pastor in this church, man, and I just put it up on a story a few days ago. You had this pastor in this church, and he was an Edomite, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, he can't get it anyways. But the perfect example is that this guy was preaching about faith. I got faith, but he held a serpent in his hand. You got
Grab me right now.
This one more.
Okay, calm. But he had a serpent in his hand, man. Okay, and he preaching to his crowd, he preaching to his people, his dumbass followers. Hey, I got faith. The Lord can heal. The serpent bit his ass right in the eye. Hush. Camera zoomed in on him. Camera zoomed in on him. It's like, oh shit. Let's see if this guy's really what he's talking about. All right, so he walking around, prancing around and shit, continuing. I believe the Lord can heal. He starts sweating. You get that venom in your system, your body gets overheated. It starts sweating because it's fighting that shit.
Right, it's
trying to get the toxins out.
It's speeding up the poison at that too.
Yeah, and because he's moving around, more blood flowing. Yeah, it was right on his eye. It's right next to his brain. That's death, man. That's death in a fast way. So this guy got bit by the serpent in his eye, still preaching about faith, that the Lord can heal. Okay, which the Lord can heal. Okay, but you gotta apply wisdom to your faith.
He
tempted the Lord either. Yeah, he tempted the Lord, was calling the Lord. There is no wisdom in that faith. Yep. So what? He gave the guy, he handed the guy off the serpent. This guy they fast forward into the video, he coughing, bleeding, he leaking. He already got blood on his shirt. Okay? In the end of the video, you see this guy in the hospital, he died, man. Yep. He died because he applied no wisdom to his faith. Right. You can have faith, but without wisdom, your faith is nothing, man.
It's vain.
I got that precept. You done with that?
And he still got more.
You can go ahead and get that first.
All right, Con. This is Sirach, known as Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 13. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent?
You can't. Yeah, but nobody gonna pity you. You charmed the serpent. You told the serpent to bite you, pretty much.
That's right.
You wanted that shit, man. You asked for it. At the end of the day.
And you have the people in you ever watch those cartoons where they do the whole little snake thing like this?
Yeah. That's the charmer where they be playing a little flute and shit, and the serpent be dancing with you and shit. Then you get bit. Who gonna pity you, man?
Right. You sitting there.
You're gonna laugh at you.
You sitting there mungling with this goddamn poisonous venomous snake, man. You waiting for it. It says, or any such as come nigh wild beasts.
So we can't even pity you when you come near these wild ass niggas in the world. They're wild, natural brute beasts. What you gonna do when a nigga turn on you? When you get robbed, okay? When you find in the midst of the crowd, fucking doing witchcraft, or they doing witchcraft on your ass. Who gonna pity you, man? Because you came near a wild beast.
It says, verse 14, it says, so one that goeth to a sinner and is defiled with him in his sins.
So one that go up to one of these niggas of the world, or what, Esau, whoever you want to go to, somebody that's not in the faith of the Lord, Yahweh Shimon Shai, you go to them, okay, you go and you get bitten by them, who gonna pity you, man?
Right.
Like a nigga that wanna fall out. My boy doing this. I'm finna go with him over there. We gonna do this together. Both of your eyes get hit by a semi-truck. He ain't see it. He fell asleep on the road. You run through the fucking sidewalk. Oh, there goes that. There goes those guys.
Partner.
You got to foul with him in his sins, man.
Right. Partner in crime. who will pity, man? Scripture says, who will pity? So you know.
I'm damn sure not gonna pity your ass.
And the Lord not gonna pity your ass, man.
Yeah.
You know how much for the Lord, man. The Lord set that judgment up. The Lord set that example up.
I got Steve Irwin
Oh yeah, you
the,
talking about
the crocodile man.
Yeah.
He's this damn devil, you know, getting wrestling with crocodile, not a wild beast.
Wild beast.
You know, and the Lord put the spirit of one of them animals, the stingray, the stinger right in the heart, man.
I thought it was a scorpion.
No, it was a stingray.
Stingray? Okay.
Yeah, Lord put the spirit on the damn, because you know the animals hate Esau any damn way.
Hey, it was Salaki. It was another guy.
He got tired of his ass.
Hey, it was
He stung him, man.
it was another. Hey, it was another guy who was doing the same thing he did, and he got stung too, man.
Oh, we're talking about the one guy that did. He do the YouTube video.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, you know, that's the spirit of Esau. But Scripture says what? You jakes are all of your father the devil.
Yeah.
Well, you got a guy that actually, he gets stung and
He gets
bit by
off
on
him.
purpose.
Yeah.
Oh, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, to show everybody his reaction.
Yeah.
Nobody pities him for real. Everybody looking like, damn, that shit hurt for
You
real.
do it to be entertained.
Let's see what you do. Do the scorpion next.
Yeah.
That's for entertainment, man.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, people gonna start getting entertained after your ass going off, man.
Hey man, that's why the scripture says folly is
Yeah.
setting great dignity,
Well, I
man.
say every day, yeah.
Yeah, you just see a bunch of folliness, man. That's why this place is the valley of shadow of death, man. Every time you turn around, it's gonna be some type of act or trend that's leading to death, man. You know, Jake Brown had going up doing the carrot challenge and busting their ass, and now they wonder why they in pain. You know what I'm saying? Jake, my back.
Yeah.
You know,
Appreciate it.
screaming for your life and shit because you involved yourself in the midst of those sins. But
Book of Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 13. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding. For the
No, go ahead, bro.
For the merchandise of it is better.
when you have it silver and gold, like it has limits. This wisdom doesn't have limits, man.
Yeah.
You see, it's unlimited.
Right.
You got silver, it can only do so much.
They'll do so much, right?
You know?
Well, that's why it's going to keep you stabilized in the days of trouble.
Exactly.
Scripture say, riches shall not profit in the day of
Yeah,
wrath.
yeah.
But that wisdom and knowledge sure will, man.
Mhm.
Yeah, because that comes from the Lord. How about you
Yeah.
outside? That's wisdom is the foundation of all things.
Yeah.
So the Lord gave us a portion of that. The Lord gave us a portion of that power.
Yeah. Right.
Wisdom, you know, man. When you apply wisdom, like motherfuckers start looking at you like you got 10 eyes, man. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
motherfucker, get like, hey, man. You know, you got it, man. I apologize. Nigga, calm down. Nigga, start calming down and shit. Damn, what the? Like you just put a cheat code in.
Exactly.
Like you got 5 stars in GTA.
Yeah, yeah.
The cops stop chasing you. You put the cheat code in. You know, and the Lord gave us the cheat code to this world, which is through wisdom.
And that's why what it roughly saying, what the scriptures talk about, this truth make us free, man. You know, when we get this word, you know, it really unlocks a lot, man. You know, it's like a key to a door that you never seen before.
Well,
Man.
it's the light that shineth in the darkness.
Exactly. Ah, you know,
Imagine being in the dark and you finally get a light on. Now you can understand what's around you.
Right.
Without the light, you're running into shit, man.
Exactly. That's something new.
You're running into traps and shit. You don't know what the hell you're running into.
Imagine being able to see everything now. You like, oh shit.
Hey,
You want a
prime example, being the brother in a dark hallway.
Oh, yeah.
You ran into each other. Damn, bro. You ain't see me?
Yeah.
Hey, it's dark.
Yeah.
But with the light, you're going to be able to move around that, man.
Exactly.
You won't collide into things, man.
Yep.
It says, she is more precious than rubies, and all the things that thou canst desire are not to be compared unto her.
Hey, you have it. You can't compare nothing to this glory. You can't compare nothing to this heavenly wisdom, man.
Yep.
Okay, this is a foundation. That is like that is the cheat codes to all cheat codes, man.
Yep.
You know, you can't say this or that can compare it to wisdom, man. Wisdom, like I said, it's in all things, man. It's all around. You see?
That's right.
Go ahead.
It says, length of days is in her right hand, and in her left hand riches and honor. So length of days in your right hand. Without wisdom, you're going to die early.
Right.
You're going to die young because you didn't have that wisdom to prolong your life. Okay, so length of days is in her right hand. Okay, and what? And in our left hand, riches and honor.
See, so with the wisdom, the riches gonna come. That's why King Solomon, when the Lord asked him, what do you want? He could have been foolish and said, oh, Lord, I want riches.
Right.
But see, he said, I want wisdom.
Right.
Because he know with wisdom going to come to riches, and now he also knows how to manage those riches through wisdom.
Oh,
you
man.
see?
Snap.
Because now, like, imagine, like a nigga out here. Nigga hit the lotto. Remember nigga hit a $25,000 lotto. Nigga hit $25,000 on the lotto and spent $22,000 on the chain and got robbed of the chain.
Yep.
See? Because he didn't have wisdom. If he was wise, he could have put that money into real estate, flip that.
Yeah.
Now he got some land.
Yeah.
You know, now he's generated more wealth. You see? But that's the wisdom the Lord gave us.
Right.
Quick, research.
Oh, you got one?
You can bring yours up first.
Now you got it. You got it.
Hey, well, that's why the scripture says riches are not comely for a nigga, man. Just to even say that, you know, Jake gets some riches. They don't know what to do with it. They do everything they envy, man.
Yep.
You know.
I got a quick one right quick. Psalms 119 and verse 4. Thou hast commanded to keep thy precepts diligently, which that's going to lead to life.
Yep.
The moment you go away from the scriptures is the moment everything just crumbles, man. The moment you sit back and say, you know what? Let me apply these precepts. Everything goes smooth. It's smooth sailing. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the road the Lord set before us. The guideline the Lord set before us, man. You see? So, hey, the Lord has blessed us with wisdom. It can't nothing be compared to that. Which we gotta pray the Lord continues to keep to have wisdom continue to sup with us.
Right.
You know, because there's also levels to wisdom. Everybody ain't on the same level as wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Which is also a beautiful thing, you know, because you get to grow. The Lord ain't just give us all 100. He allows us to grow in it. And it's like the more and more the Lord reveals, it's like, wow, it's like a greater understanding. The more and more the Lord reveals to you.
It's mind shocking.
Yeah, it's mind.
It's like when you put the puzzles together, it's like,
as soon as you think you know some, shit, the Lord
it's more to it. You know what I'm saying?
And it doesn't stop.
Exactly.
Right, because the scripture says there is no searching of His understanding. So he blessed us with a portion of His understanding, man.
That's right.
See the Lord Slaki.
And even with that, thou hast seen but a few of His works.
Thou hast seen but a few of His works. You know, I don't want to get too caught off in a rant, but hey, the Lord has completely put us on a whole different tier than the rest of the nation of Israel, man.
Yeah.
Because the Lord, He's setting us up, you know, to govern. You see, you got Jake in the world, and then you got Jake. That's brothers that's thinking about ruling, different things, trying to that come without wisdom.
That's right.
So you had a quick one.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6, verse 20. Therefore, the desire of wisdom bringeth to a kingdom. So the desire of wisdom gonna bring you to a kingdom, man. Through wisdom, you're able to rule the world.
Right.
That's the spirit.
That's what you're looking for?
That's what I'm in right now.
Oh, praise. It's called like my
Spirit, man. He said that again.
Therefore, the desire of wisdom bringeth to a kingdom.
Well, it's wisdom of Solomon, which is Yahweh Shai. He desired wisdom because he was going to be the ruler of Israel. So he said, Lord, I ask for wisdom that I may be able to govern your people. Equip me with the things I'm going to need to govern your people, Lord. And the Most High Yahweh was pleased with that. He was pleased that the Lord asked for wisdom. Rather than anything else, he said, wisdom, Lord. I need wisdom. And the Lord blessed him with that, because ultimately it's Yahweh Shai. But see, the Lord has blessed us with that same wisdom. Not on an exact level, but the Lord has blessed us with wisdom, man. You see, and we have to use and apply it. The scripture says the Lord loveth none but them that dwell with wisdom. You see, the Lord don't like a fool. You don't want to be a fool before the Yahweh Shema Shai, man. See, it's wise. The Lord is dealing with the wise. What the Lord is the wise, what you brothers, man. The Lord has given you His wisdom. He ain't give you His wisdom to, throw it away. He gave it to you to apply it.
That's right. So, with that being said, man, you got to know where you're stepping.
Yep.
This wisdom is like a flashlight in the dark. Okay,
Yep.
You got to know where you're going, man. Without wisdom, you shall surely die soon. Because what? Isaiah 33:6, wisdom and knowledge to be the stability of thy times.
Yeah.
With wisdom, we're able to avoid what? The MOTB, We ain't gonna be able to fall into this devil's trap. So with wisdom, we avoided getting that damn C9 Yabawaki, man.
You can avoid conflict.
Yeah.
You see?
Hey, you gonna be able to get out of all of that shit, man.
Yep.
When wisdom teaches the soft answer turns away wrath. When you're in confrontation with niggas, wisdom teaches how to get away from the police. When you're in confrontation with the police,
Yep.
Exactly.
you know.
Says, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves.
Yep.
Be ye therefore wise as serpent, harmless as doves.
You gotta know how to act in the midst of wolves.
Right.
We can get fucking torn apart. We're preaching an intense word, man.
Gotta know your boundaries when you step in the world. You know, brothers can't just be going any and everywhere, man.
Yeah.
You see, gotta know where you stepping at, where you going at, where you at all times. You know, because the days are evil.
Right. Well, this word gives you the instruction on how to move throughout this wicked place, man.
That's right.
With having this heavenly knowledge, this light. You see what I'm saying? So it's there to guide you. The word is there to guide you. Okay. Imagine not having that guidance. Imagine not having it. You've seen it.
Yeah.
You've been there before. You see. But now you have it where you have guidance. You have true guidance through the wisdom, man. Through the fear, through the faith, through the understanding and the knowledge that the Lord have given you, man.
That's right.
So that's what makes it a blessing, because now we're not making as much as mistakes as we did not knowing, man. Okay, because you're aware of these things and you know how to move according to the scriptures.
I got a perfect instance in the scriptures that goes into applying wisdom to your faith. Matthew 4:5, and this is when the devil tempted, when Satan tempted Yahushua, man. It says, Matthew chapter 4 verse 5, then the devil taketh him up into the holy city and setteth him on a pinnacle of the temple, and saith unto him, if thou be the son of Yahweh, cast thyself down. Meaning, all right, jump down. If you're the son of the Lord, okay, you got faith, right? Cast yourself down. It says, for it is written, he shall give his angels charge concerning thee. So Satan told Yahushua to pretty much jump off the cliff. That's why you get that proverb, if your friend jump off the cliff, you're going to do it. You know, it says, he shall give his angels charge concerning thee, and in their hands they shall bear thee up, lest at any time thou dash thy foot against a stone.
And Satan even used the precept, man.
Yep.
But was it wise? Would it have been wise? So you know what? It is written that he's gonna give me charge over me. You see, everything has its time and purpose. Because what if Yahweh would say, you know what? Yeah, you're right. You see, then you would have been tempted the Lord.
Yeah. All things are lawful for me, but all things are not expedient.
Not expedient. Scripture says for everything under heaven, there's a time and season. You see.
It says, Yahushua said unto him, it is written again, thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy power.
Yep.
So you can't override that, man.
Yep.
Don't tempt the Lord. If jumping off a cliff is because you know that the angel's going to take care of you, if you know that the Lord got you, if you got faith, and you're just going to jump off the cliff, you tempting the Lord, man.
Yep.
It's the same thing with any other matter. You go in here in this area because what? You know the Lord got you. You're going to go there anyways. You tempting the Lord, man.
Yep.
You're going to go and pet that motherfucking alligator. You want to pet the motherfucking alligator because you want to. You know the Lord got you. Hey, you tempting the Lord. He going to show you.
Like Steve Irwin, you know.
Right. Right. That's that wisdom, man. You need wisdom. That's absolutely a necessity in this life.
Yeah.
Without that holy wisdom, it's a separate wisdom from the world. It's something separate from this world. You can't get it here.
Right. In that situation right there, does that mean because Yahweh shall jump off the cliff, does that mean Yahweh shall not have faith?
Right. Look, there you go.
See, he had faith, but he understood, it wasn't wise to do that because Scripture says, "Don't tempt the Lord." You see, so you have to have the faith with the wisdom. You have to know that there is a time and purpose to every single thing.
Yeah. You can know some scriptures. That's why the scriptures say eat the whole roll.
Right.
Because you can be applying a scripture without seeing the other scripture that connects to that scripture.
Right.
There are certain scriptures that override each other, man.
Right.
Like the one we just showed you. The Lord shall give his angels charge over thee concerning thee. But the Lord said what? It is written again, thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy power.
That's right.
So that was overridden by you can't tempt the Lord.
Right.
So you gotta eat the whole roll, man. You gotta know what you're doing in this truth. You gotta know what you're doing on this walk, man. you don't fucking know what you're doing, you're going to walk into a ditch, you're going to fall, and you're going to stay therein. All right, the Lord shall surely take your house down. It says, Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 5, trust in the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, with all thine heart. So with all your mind, trust in your Lord, man. But guess what it says next? And lean not unto thine own understanding.
That's right.
So you have to apply wisdom. Yeah, you can trust in the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai.
Right.
That's what you're supposed to do. But it also said, lean not into your own understanding.
Still gotta apply wisdom.
You got to apply wisdom.
Just like in that situation with Yahweh Shai, it's a perfect example. Like
goodness.
Satan even used the precept. Like, look, you got yourself down. The angels are gonna catch you. The Lord, like, it's not wise. I
Exactly.
have faith. You can't say that Yahweh Shai ain't have faith. He had the faith, but was it wise though?
Right.
See,
That would be going into your own
right?
understanding.
You have faith. You believe. In certain situations where the Lord put you in, you have you have faith, but was it wise to do that? You showed the faith, but was it wise to do what you just did? See? Damn.
You want to go have dinner with an alligator. I got faith that this motherfucker ain't gonna bite me. You just gonna eat the food I give him. We gonna have dinner. He gonna talk. The Lord gonna talk to me through an alligator. Motherfucker, bite your hands off. Yay. You got faith, but do you have wisdom?
Right.
Now it becomes tempting the Lord. So without wisdom, your faith becomes tempting the Lord. Now you gotta pay.
Right.
Right.
And that's why
Shit.
having both is important, man.
Right.
If you don't have all these key requirements,
Gotta have quality.
qualities, if you don't have them, then you're bound to make a mistake, man. And that mistake can lead to death, man, if not dealt with properly.
Gotta have all the
You know?
ingredients.
You can't stress this love. The
That's
Lord
right.
loveth them that dwelleth with wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta have the Kool-Aid and the sugar.
Yeah.
Can't have
One without the other.
Can't have one without the other. You know.
It says, in all thy ways acknowledge him. So acknowledging, in all your ways acknowledging the Lord, that means acknowledging the scriptures, how he walked when he was on earth, how the prophets walked following after the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai. In all your ways, and whatever you do, you know, and let's get this straight, there is no difference from the life you live in this world and life you live in the truth. When you come into this truth, those things, it collides, man. There is no difference.
Your life revolves around the truth.
Your life revolves around the truth. The truth does not revolve around your life, man.
That's right.
Okay? So now you have to fashion your life around the truth.
That's right.
You don't fashion the truth around your life. That means you never put off the old man. You got to understand, with this truth comes certain sacrifice. You got to cut shit off. If that right hand offend thee, cut it off. It better be that right hand be, your right hand be cast into hell, than the whole body be cast into hell, man.
That's right.
So,
Let me finish this. It says, in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. So acknowledge the Lord. He's going to direct your paths, man. Go ahead.
this is Jeremiah 6:16. To back the brother up, it says, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai, stand ye in the ways and see and ask for the old paths. So the right way, man. Okay? The old paths, the ways that the Lord set among us, all right, and in a proper way how to go about things and do things, man.
That's right.
Okay? It says, where is the good way, and walk therein. So that's the good way, man. When you're applying wisdom, when you walking about it, because it says, Scripture says we walk by faith, but not faith, but not by sight, man. Okay, roughly paraphrasing. So you having faith, it has to come with establishing on that understanding of wisdom, man. You have to. These things have a key opponent with each other. You see, it says, and ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said, we will not walk therein. And that's why you see a lot of our people really just jacked up, man, because they don't want to take heed what the Lord has ultimately has established and set up, man. You got hard-headed, stiff-necked Jake, and we see the outcome of that today. Okay, but here you have it. The Lord has given us the instruction, giving us the way to go about things, man. That's why when you apply it, it brings rest for your souls.
That's right.
You know. Go ahead.
That's the book of James, chapter 2 and verse 19. Thou believest that there is one power, thou doest well. The devils also believe and tremble. So your enemies believe also. In order for our enemies to get us in a situation, they had to believe. In the book of what? In the book of Judith, chapter 5, roughly paraphrasing, the enemies knew that if we were going off against our power, that was their chance to take us into slavery. Take all of our riches, take over our land. So they had to believe to do that, man. So your enemies believe. That means they come in with the form of wisdom. They gotta apply wisdom to their belief as well. So what do? They applied the scriptures. They knew that if Israel was going off, they could overtake us. They knew that if Israel doing this, they could overtake us. We're fighting against very crafty, like the brother brought out, man. Principalities, evils, the rulers of this world. You know, evils in high places, man. Paraphrasing. We're fighting against wise motherfuckers. The scriptures say, yo, thou art wiser than Daniel. Woo! We ain't dealing with no ordinary Joe fucking schmoes here, man.
Nope.
You want to go out there and act handy and dandy and say you got faith, find out. We'll see. These motherfuckers, hey, these motherfuckers believe too, man. It's good. We just read it. The devils also believe and tremble. So you a sheep in the midst of wolves.
Exactly.
Why would you go and dangle your ass in the midst of, in the face of a wolf? You ever seen a sheep walking? You see the back of the sheep, they dangling their ass.
Yeah.
Why would you dangle your ass in the front of the wolf, man? You gonna take a fucking chunk. If not the whole sheep. You gotta be wise, man. So choose wisdom.
Take a piece out your ass, man. A wolf ain't gonna be. A wolf gonna get busy, man. Especially if they're hungry. And you got a lot of hungry goddamn wolves around, man. A lot of hungry wolves, man.
Esau is very hungry.
I was just gonna say that.
He's very hungry.
He's a very covetous, greedy ass wolf, man. You know.
Glutton. He would eat all the shit he could if he could, man.
Exactly.
And that's what he's doing. That's why he calls us goyim.
Yep.
Do you not go and eat goyim when you go to fucking McDonald's? Burger King, you can't get enough.
Hey, man.
This devil's eating you.
That's why when you watch a lot of these movies, man, and Esau's the power, like the Wolf of Wall Street, man, you know, hey, this devil had it and he still wanted more. He wanted more. He wanted more.
That's Habakkuk 2 and Habakkuk 2 and 5. He cannot be satisfied. He is as death. So this devil can't be satisfied. He won't be satisfied with just you. He gonna want your brother, your neighbor, your friend, somebody that knew your name. He gonna kill you and everything you stand for, man.
Hey,
if he could.
That's
you
right.
say he wasn't satisfied with blood. So why
you
gonna give him your blood, man?
Yep. Hey, that's why, man. You know, that's why the Lord speeding up the time for His elect, man. Because if the Lord didn't speed up time for His elect, you know, hey, man, Esau will get so greedy to even where it destroys him, man. You know, destroy everything with it. But hey, man, you know, what you got, brother? I got precept.
It's Proverbs 26 and verse 12.
I grab your last precept.
Seest thou a man wise in his own conceit? There is more hope of a fool than of him.
Seest thou a man wise in his own conceit? There is more hope of a fool than. So if you lean into your own way, man, you thinking you got it.
That's a fool.
Okay, you're wise in your own conceit. You trust in your own understanding. Guess what? There is more hope of a fool than him. Because a fool gonna know, oh shit.
Damn.
I ain't touching that shit. And you so cocky in your mind, you so arrogant in your mind that you become more than a fool, man. Now you do the things the fools wouldn't do. Right. But that's a deception the Lord put upon your mind, man. Because pride, the Lord hates pride. He said you don't want the proud or far off. You're gonna find out because you wanted to trust in your own understanding. Hey, guess what? You're gonna find out, man.
I got a precept.
Hey, if words don't teach, adversity will.
I got a precept. This is the book of Proverbs 28 and verse 26. He that trusts in his own heart is a fool, but whoso walketh wisely, he shall be delivered. So, you know, you got to walk wisely when you out here, man. You know, don't just be out here doing any and everything, brothers. You know, it's a way to go about things. It's a way things must be dealt with, and, you know, you deal with them accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, once again, you got the faith, but you got to apply the wisdom as well. See, they go hand in hand. It's a balance.
That's right.
You know, don't be out here saying, you know, the Lord got me. You know, meanwhile you walking into a goddamn club with niggas. You know, but the Lord said, refrain from, you know, be not equally yoked with, don't be equally yoked with unbelievers. But the Lord got you though. But you walking into a club with niggas, and now you caught up in some bullshit. Because you had the faith, but you weren't being wise.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, don't mix.
Don't mix.
I got it.
After that, we're going to grab the precepts in the comment for it.
All right. This is the book of Joshua. To what the bro was saying. Joshua chapter 1 verse 8 says, this book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, But thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein, for then shalt thou make thy way prosperous, and in thou shalt have good success.
Right.
So when you have it where these scriptures are roaming through your mind, okay, this wisdom, understanding, knowledge is roaming through your mind at time, after time and time and time, you're gonna know how to have what a way about going about things, man,
Right.
which is gonna bring good, a prospering, succeeding, successful way to you, man, through the spirit and prayer about Shema Shai, because you're gonna know what to do those things that's pleasing unto Him.
That's right.
You know, you're gonna know what is the right decision, the right take on things, the right judgment on things. You're gonna know, man, and that's what the Lord. That's what the Lord has. Where He giving these things. He said, day and night. So this is something that we have to meditate day and night. Brother, go to sleep thinking about scriptures. Wake up thinking about scriptures. Praising the Lord. You know, all of that is a meditating, recycle of thing that leads to success. Okay, a prospering way, man. Because what are the things that one thing we try to prosper in, being more right, you know, more applying scriptures to our life better, okay, needing the help and the mercy of Yahweh by Shema Shai. You see, these things are all coexist with each other, man.
That's right.
You know.
Beautiful said, brother.
Okay.
So we're gonna grab these scriptures on the comment board. We're gonna close out. This is the brother Ariel Kayal,
Shalom.
prophets of Babylon, Fort Lauderdale. Shalom.
Shalom.
And he dropped Proverbs chapter 4 and verse 5. Get wisdom, get understanding, forget it not.
Ooh, it said what?
Forget it not.
It said, get wisdom, get understanding, forget it not. So that's something that we have to hold dearly to. Go ahead.
Neither decline from the words of my mouth.
Right.
Ooh.
Neither decline. That's what I said. It was in Proverbs, not Proverbs, I believe, Sirach chapter 2, where it said, cleave unto Yahweh Shema Shai, pretty much not going your own way, man. Okay, lest ye fall. So you gotta keep those things thriving through the spirit prayer by Shema Shai. How do we do that? By meditate there day and night.
Yeah, that's
You
right.
know?
And neither decline from the words of my mouth. So the instructions the Lord gave us, don't depart from them.
Right. Cleave unto Yahweh Shema Shai, not to not depart from him, man.
Yep. Verse 6, it says, forsake her not, and she shall preserve thee. Love her, and she shall keep thee.
It's wisdom. It's wisdom, man. Wisdom will keep you out of danger, man. It will keep you in a safe haven. It will keep you safe.
Out of a lot of shit.
What was it? Proverbs 91, where it says...
Psalms 91?
Yeah, Psalms 91, the water. You know, this is having this... Grab it right quick.
Secret place of the Most High?
Yeah, just right quick. Yeah, exactly. Because this word, man, is what's really going to keep us... protected from the evils, man. You know, this is the book of Psalms 91, just getting the point made. It says, verse 1, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty, Yahweh Shema Shai. You see? So we're going to be protected by just applying those things which is needed according to the scriptures, man. If you can bring it back, Baba Kasha.
It says, forsake her not, and she shall preserve thee.
This wisdom, man. What the Lord has bestowed upon us, man. Go ahead.
Love her, and she shall keep thee.
That's why, love and wisdom is, and you loving her, she gonna love you back, man.
That's right.
You love something, you got to give attention to it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got to stay studied up, prayed up, man. Reading these scriptures, okay, day and night.
And it's a battle every day.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Verse 7, wisdom is the principal thing.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to get wisdom, because that's the principal thing. When you think about the ranking in school, the principal is the highest ranking.
Yeah, principle.
So wisdom comes first, man. You got to get wisdom. Okay, the scriptures say wisdom is, matter of fact, let me grab it. Shit, I thought I seen the chariot. Let me grab it, Salakia. Bear with me.
Well, like you said, like a principal in school, man. A principal has dominion over the whole school. They have what's a say so. That's what they run to. At a school, when you ask for the most educated, you go to the school principal for anything.
Right.
You know, I wanted to know this. She knows. It's her school. She running the whole show. You know, and you have wisdom.
Oh, yeah,
Okay, it's the principle of these things, man. I was just reading the scripture. It was talking about how that wisdom is of Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. You know.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 9 and verse 10. The fear of the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai, is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding. Okay, and it says, so with all that getting, get understanding.
Yeah.
You got to understand what you're a part of. You got to understand what the scripture's actually talking about when it's telling you get wisdom.
Understand what you're in the midst of.
Yep.
You know, don't be out here, hey, just fucking just being out here.
Fucking raw dog.
Yeah, you just winging it. You know.
Nah, bro.
Swinging your tail full.
Yeah, I
You gotta
got
have,
you know.
you gotta
Hey,
have
man.
that protection on. Just like, just like a condom, you gotta have protection on, man. The whole armor of Yahweh Shemel Shai.
Right. Yeah, like right. I mean, shit, I believe she ain't gonna get pregnant, but you still gonna go in raw.
Right. That wasn't
Was
wise.
it wasn't wise to do that?
Exactly.
Nah, right. No,
Beautifully put.
it wasn't wise to do that.
Right.
But
It says, wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and with all that getting, get understanding. Exalt her, and she shall promote thee. Woo! She shall bring thee to honor when thou dost embrace her. She shall give to thine head an ornament of grace. A crown of glory shall she deliver to thee. Hear, O my son. This is verse 10 through 11. It says, hear, O my son, and receive my sayings, and the years of thy life shall be many. I have taught thee in the way of wisdom. I have led thee in right paths. So the Lord taught us in the way of wisdom.
that's right.
When He put us down here on earth, He told us how to live it. All right, apply that, and you should not fail, man.
That's right.
You're gonna live a long life, a long, healthy life.
Yeah.
Just apply wisdom.
Hey, Lord, give us these laws, statutes, commandments, man. You know, and applying that brings life unto you. You know. So on that.
Yeah, brother, you got any more?
That was it, man.
So with that, man, we truly hope this camp was edifying to you, occupying our wealth, listening in truth and sincerity. So next time we want to give all glory, honor, and praises unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakadash.
Next time, Yahshua, we do say Shalom.
Shalom.
Kwame Shalala.
Kwame
Shalom.